Hi guys, and welcome to my second episode of Any Old Irons Talk. So today we have got to go through, since the last time I gave you an episode was Reid signing a new contract and the 3-2 loss against Southampton. So I'll start from the beginning. Reid's new contract. Yeah, I suppose tie him down to a new contract, keep him at the club, can only be a good thing. To be honest with you, whether it should have been that long a contract, I don't know. But as we know, I suppose the length of contracts don't really mean a great deal anymore anyway. So I suppose it's insignificant. Like if he was to get sold in a few years' time, it wouldn't matter how long he had on his contract anyway. I don't really think it matters a lot anymore. But yeah, I suppose tying him down was a good thing, really. The main one they really need to tie down though is Lanzini. Just give him some more money and make him feel like more of a one of the biggest players at the club. Put him in level with some of the top earners. That's the main thing that I feel that we need to do. Moving on to obviously the main point is the Southampton game. So obviously a lot of talking points in the Southampton game. But basically we'll start with the goals from my perspective. So from the first goal, Fonte, he should have been all over that. But to be quite honest with you, I ain't surprised to see how slow he is at even trying to get back. To me, it was terrible defending. To be honest with you, and really, throughout the whole game, we was architects of our own downfall in this game, big time. The only team that lost us the game today was ourselves. They were there for the taking, Southampton. And we just hit the self-destruct button too many times, and the defensive errors, the mistakes, big time, are really costing us at the moment. Which is, it's not good to see. But we're going to start off with a negative. So, and basically, the first goal, Fonte, absolutely terrible. Obviously, Southampton's second goal, Fonte again, fantastic pullback, right in front of the referee. So, that was really good. I must admit, Fonte looked like today he was playing for Southampton, not playing for West Ham. Terrible defending. Obviously, as you can probably gather, I'm not keen on Fonte. I never have been since we signed him. No, not for me at all. I think he's been awful. Complete waste of 8 million. And when you had players like, we're seeing like Declan Rice, Reece Oxford, and Reece Burke, all I'm pretty sure can do a better job than him. 2 goals in, obviously, and both Fonte's fault, so not very good. Then Anatovic pops up and decides to throw an elbow into someone's face, yet again straight in front of the referee. Really, really stupid. For our record signing, second game in, want to make a big impression. Unfortunately, the impression was left on that other geezer's neck. So not good at all, really, to be quite honest with you. Not really impressed with that. He's come out and apologised on social media. Fair play to him for doing that, getting that out quick. Just don't do it again, mate. Quite simply. Obviously, we went on to score 2 great goals after that, and that was fine, but that's just ridiculous what he did, and could have got a lot worse for us after that. Instead, moving on to the positive side of the thing, I think in the first half, I think we played really well. I think with Anatovic's early 2 chances, if you'd have taken either of them, we could have quite easily gone and run away with this game. I think we looked fine. I think it was a big improvement on the Man United game. We actually looked like a decent team. We looked like we was actually up, actually going to do something in the game, really. But then obviously the sending off changed things, and we got a good move together, and Chicharito scored finally his first goal for West Ham, which I was personally really pleased about. I loved the player. Really, really excited when I heard we was coming in for him. Great finish, proper poacher's finish, proper predator, and he's a player that we have been crying out for years, since probably like Jermaine Defoe. He was that type of striker, as well. Proper goal poacher, get a goal from anywhere. This is Chicharito. Really, really great finish. Into the second half again. Thought, yeah, we played really, really well. Yeah, we did. And second goal obviously comes in. Fantastic finish from Chicharito. We don't see many finishes like that at West Ham. And put it that way, this guy is like top class. I thought that was amazing. Shame we couldn't push on, nick it, but 10 men. I thought 2-2, 10 men. This is gonna be a great result. Then catastrophe happens, and the ref decides to give them another penalty. This time I've got to be honest, like I think that's 50-50 that penalty. I know I'm going to be biased because I'm West Ham, and I do really love Zabaleta, so I loved him at City. I loved that he joined us, and yeah, I'm a little bit biased because it probably Zabaleta. Had it been Fonte that failed him, I'd probably be saying, yeah, definite penalty. But no, at the end of the day, yeah, no, it's 50-50 that penalty. I think sometimes you're going to get away with him, and other times you're not. I did think Southampton got away with that handball from the header. Their defender got away with that handball because that could have easily been given a penalty, just like the Zabaleta one was given to them. To be quite honest with you, 2-2 a draw would have probably been a fair result. I don't think, if I'm being honest, that Southampton done enough to win it. I think that obviously the main decisions went their way and it wins them the game. But to be fair, like I said, we was the architects of our own downfall. Had we not made them mistakes, I think we'd have won it today. Anatovich puts them a couple of chances away early on. I think it's game over. I think we go on and get more goals. But looking at the positive side, Chicharito getting off the mark. Antonio back in the team, looks good. Just his little bit of like movement there to pull away, get half a yard, get that shot off. Chicharito finishes it. With him on the pitch, with Antonio on the pitch, and if Anatovich was on the pitch long enough, and Chicharito, them three, one on either side, and Chicharito in the middle, with Lanzini behind, that sounds awesome. So I'm really hoping to see that. Obviously, Anatovich getting, I think it's a 2 or 3 match suspension if you get a straight red. Obviously, so we're going to miss him, but hopefully, if COYI, Lanzini can come back in, that Lanzini goes straight in for him. COYI needs to come in that midfield, as far as I'm concerned. I thought Declan Rice again was really, really good. Doesn't look like an 18-year-old lad like coming into the team. Looks really good, really composed. Sort of, I feel like Reid Oxford did in the game at the Emirates 2 seasons ago. That's what Declan Rice has looked like in the last 2 games. Just no fear, goes in there, does his best, and he's absolutely loving it for West Ham at the moment. Sort of looks like a West Ham boy through and through. Really, really impressed with Declan Rice at the moment. Of course, as well, like with Reid getting injured in the warm up, I think that means that Collins has got to come in. One thing for me is I think Slav should have worked out his best back 4 before the season kicked off. I personally don't think he knows his best back 4. But there you go, I'll give my view on it, what I think you should do for the next game, Slav, and that is Zabaleta on the right, Collins and a bonger in the centre, and give Cresswell a shot out on the left. There you go. That's what I think you should do. But in all honesty, moving off of the game into the transfer market, I think it's just highlighted really that unless you want to like give Declan Rice a shot at centre back where he originally plays with one of the other defenders, I think you're gonna have to sign one because for me, the 4 main centre backs, Ginge, Fonte, Obonga, and Reid, well, they're all sort of like injury prone anyway. I think Fonte is, to be quite honest with you, I don't think he's good enough. I don't really want him at West Ham. And Obonga gets injuries, and Ginger's probably got 1 more season left in him. And hopefully, on another note, hopefully the West Ham will put him into the coaching staff after that. But and obviously Reid is probably about the best one out of them 4. But if you've got another really good defender in, it would, it'd be awesome. Even if you get someone in on loan, I don't know, with a view to a permanent move or something. Just another centre back really, because at the minute, we ain't looking that great at defending. I know a lot of teams are not looking that great, to be quite honest with you, at defending at the minute. But, you know, it's a problem that we're having, and we had last season, and it was ruining games. And obviously, 2 games in, and it sort of, you know, is a big defensive problem we've got. And mainly coming from the centre-backs, really. You know, especially today. Awful. But yeah, looking on a positive note, yeah, Chicharito, great. Rice, great. Antonio's back. Hopefully, next game we get Lanzini Coate back. We can push on. I feel like we're just that close, like that little bit more quality with Lanzini Coate coming into the team, hopefully against Newcastle, and we might be able to, you know, just get enough. We get to go up. I feel like we can go on and beat them. We ain't got a great record at St James's Park, but I feel that we can go there and beat Newcastle and get that first one of the season. Really important. I think Chicharito's got bags of goals in him. If he gets, you know, if people want to get off shots like that, he will get them rebounds in at every opportunity. But, you know, with Lanzini, just can't wait to see Lanzini, Chicharito on the same pitch. You know, they're going to be on the same level, really, and sort of in the way they're thinking in footballing that, and just them passes you could get through to him, the link-up play between the two is exciting. And yeah, so hopefully against Newcastle we're going to see that, with Anatovich taking a little bit of a break now. But obviously the next game isn't Newcastle, it's Cheltenham Town away, which was actually meant to be at home, but obviously, you know, we know what's going on with the athletics and stuff, and we've got to put all the seats back in anyway, so we can't go to a home game now. But no, that's another story. I ain't going to go on about that because there's so much going on about that. Enough people talk about it, so I'll leave that one out. To be honest with you, I think everyone knows it's sort of a ridiculous situation, but it is what it is. But Cheltenham is the next one. Obviously, we'll watch the game, give a review on that. Hopefully, we'll have some transfer news in between. You know, like I said, before the window shut, I'd love to see a centre-back. Definitely a defensive midfielder. Obviously, if they can get Cavalier over the line, amazing. That could change our season as well. Also, for me, a winger. They're the 3 I think we need. Is a winger, defensive midfielder, and a centre-back. Cheltenham Town next. Come on. I mean, we got to get our first win of the season. And even if it's against them, I couldn't care who it's against. We just need to get a win. Hopefully, that will carry us on to get a win against Newcastle. You know, I ain't gonna bet on that one, to be quite honest with you, that we beat Newcastle. But I think the way they're playing at the minute, and even though I know we lost the last 2 games, the way we played today, we've got enough about us to beat that team. And, you know, get a win at St James's Park, which we don't get too many of. But, yeah, so looking forward to Wednesday night first, to hopefully see a win and not see an embarrassment of us getting knocked out of the, whatever you call it, cup. Nah, it's a really funny name this time. But, yeah, Caribou Cup or something like that. So, yeah, hopefully we're not going to get knocked out of that one at a very early stage. Because me personally, you know, to me, West Ham are never going to win the Premier League anytime soon anyway. But I would love to see him win a cup. I've been so close to seeing him winning the FA Cup at Cardiff. And that's all I really want, is to see him win a cup. And I think most West Ham fans would agree that they'd settle for like a sort of mid-table finish and a cup. You know, so, and that's really what I'm hoping for. And I think we should go all out, guns blazing, and smash these teams all over the place if we can in the cups. Like, I would put out a strong team Wednesday night and get us through this round. Hopefully get a home tie. You know, that's what I'm really, really hoping for, is to see a really good cup run. And if I'm right in saying, we never won the League Cup, come close a few times, we never won this one. So, you know, really want to get this one under your belt, and that's for the season. I think everyone will be over the moon. You know, everyone, it's a bit of a Mickey Mouse Cup, I know, compared to the FA Cup, but Mickey Mouse Cup, that, you know, gets us to actually win a cup and gets us automatically into Europe. We don't have to worry about the league position. You know, that to me is all I want to see. So, you know, he's got to put out a good squad. Don't take the piss on Wednesday night and put out all the kids and get us knocked out, whatever you do. I ain't going to go down well. But, you know, onwards and upwards, on to the next game Wednesday night. I'll do a review on that one. Try and get the review in quick before the Newcastle game comes on the weekend. But, yeah, once again, please like, subscribe, share. Thanks again for your time, guys. And I'll probably put another video up Thursday or Friday. Alright, cheers. Thanks a lot for this. Bye.